Melbourne Knights went in search of back-to-back wins on Friday night as the club welcomed neighbours Green Gully to Knights Stadium. The Knights came into the contest on the back of a 3-0 victory in the FFA Cup and were looking to return to winning ways in the league after losing to South Melbourne in the previous NPL fixture. To Team News, and Knights head coach Andrew Marth was forced into one change, with captain Tomislav Uskok suspended after picking up his 5th yellow card of the season. The previously injured James McGarry returned to the starting 11 to fill the void left by Uskok, while Milan Batur wore the armband in the skipper's absence. For Green Gully, head coach Bob Stojcevski made just the one change to his previous side that were thumped by league leaders Heidelberg United 8-2 at Green Gully Reserve last Saturday night. Nikola Markovski was dropped to the bench, while Aaron Cohen was promoted to the starting 11, who was making his first appearance since being sent off 3 weeks ago against Bentley Greens. After a false start, the Knights got things underway through Andrijašević and Batišić, which preceded a tight opening period. However, the first moment of note from the contest wasn't a chance on goal, but a caution to Josh Brekalo, with the referee taking the fullback's name for his first challenge in the match. It took 7 minutes for the game to see its first shot on goal, and it was Green Gully who created it. A quick counter-attack opened space in the Knights' defence for Matthew Breeze and Matthew Reid to expose, before Lund Blumgart got a shot away that forced the save from Chris May. Up the other end, and Knights fashioned their first chance on target. A good floated ball from Batišić into the box picked out Andrijašević, but the striker's header was right at Rani Dawisha. On the 19th minute mark, another floated ball into the area caused headaches for the Gully defenders, but this time a challenge from Amadou Karoma prevented a shot on goal, with many appealing that the defenders' efforts were illegal. Seconds later, and Gully went inches away from taking the lead. Matthew Sanders put a cross into the box that forced the punch from May, with the ball falling to Breeze to shoot, but the Gully man blazed his strike over the bar. In the 22nd minute, the Knights peppered the Gully defence with a number of hits that required blocks and interceptions before the ball was forced out for Deo and Brekalo to combine, which set up the latter to strike just wide from the edge of the 18-yard box. Gully again didn't take long to return fire, and within a matter of seconds fashioned another chance, but it was put straight at May, despite having some power behind the effort. "24 minutes in, and the referee decided to take another Knight's name for his notebook, with this time Anthony Colosimo earning a yellow card for a slightly mistimed tackle on Sanders in the middle of the park. From the resulting free kick, the away side managed to open up space in the wing before whipping in a cross that saw Breeze and May collide, with the Gully man looping his header over the bar. But on the half-hour mark, the game's deadlock was finally broken. A quickly taken free kick and a quality ball over the top from Zara put the Knights forward through to goal, leaving Batišić to coolly slot underneath the encroaching Dawisha. That goal took Batišić's tally to 5 in all National Premier League's fixtures, putting him at 4th in the league's top goalscorer charts, behind Miloš Lujic, Robert Zadwarny and Matthew Thurtell. Going behind didn't seem to deter Bob Stojcevski's men, and they could have equalised not long after Bartosic's opener, when Rino Mariki was played through to goal, but his effort was parried by May. Just under 5 minutes out from the half-time break, and Andrijašević went close to scoring again. A ball into the box by Zara forced Dawisha into action, before McGarry set up the Knights forward to curl an effort high and wide. While most of the Knights' attacks came through calculated transition, they were also dangerous on the counter-attack, which was evident in the 43rd minute. A marauding run from Adrian Zara exposed the Gully defence, but his eventual shot was right at the keeper, which was also the final moment of note from the first half. 45 seconds into the second period, and the Knights almost doubled their advantage. Some silky skills from Andrijašević saw him evade 3 defenders, before squaring it for Brekalo, but the ball was just too in front of the fullback to put a strike on target. Andrijašević was involved again moments later, when he and Zara combined, with the winger eventually getting a shot away that Dawisha snatched onto, but it was in vain, with the offside Bartosic seen as interfering with play. On the 50-minute mark, and the woodwork denied James McGarry a spectacular goal when his strike from well outside the box cannoned off the top of the crossbar. Later, the Knights had another golden opportunity to snatch their second goal when a good cross into the box from Colosimo picked out an unsuspecting Deo, who put his hit just wide of the target. Gully started to come back into the contest moments later and had an effort agonisingly blocked around the far post. Daniel Jones was pivotal to the passage of play, wrestling back possession and playing a 1-2, before Sanders set up Mariki to strike. With just over an hour of football having been played, Andrew Marth made his first change of the night when he opted to bring on 2013 VPL gold medalist Marian Svitkovic for goalscorer Andrew Bartosic. 3 minutes later though, and the referee booked a third Knights player when Ben Suri and Matthew Breeze contested for a 50-50 ball. 7 minutes after entering the field of play, Marian Svitkovic finally helped the Knights secure their second goal of the evening. James McGarry forced the play out wide before Zara picked out Andrijašević just inside the edge of the box, who flicked it onto Svitkovic to strike. That was the midfielder's first goal in his first National Premier League's appearance for 2015, with injury preventing him from appearing until this stage in the season. Minutes out from the end, and confidence was oozing, with a jink and a step over from Andrijašević winning his side a corner. From that corner, Rani Dawisha was forced into tapping Andrijašević's header just over the bar. Andrijašević had another chance 5 minutes later, but his free kick was well covered by the Gully custodian. Despite being down by 2 goals, the away outfit continued to fight as the seconds ticked down to full time, with Matthew Breeze offered another chance on goal, but again his strike was wayward. The Knights had one last chance to put the contest beyond any real doubt in the 4th minute of additional time, when substitute Chris Talajic just failed to connect with Deo's cross. But 2 goals were more than enough, with Bartosic and Svitkovic capping off a 2-0 victory for the boys in red, white and blue. The result temporarily puts the Knights in second position on the league table, but a win for South Melbourne on Saturday would see Marth's men finish the round in 3rd position. Speaking to Knights TV after the win, goalscorer Marian Svitkovic said he was delighted to be back and scoring after a long period sidelined.
Well, Muddy, on you're back in the team, straight back on the score sheet, and the team's back on the winners list. How are you feeling at the moment?
Yeah, obviously it feels good, first and foremost to be back in the squad. It's been a long time out on the sidelines. Individually it's always disappointing. I did all the pre-season and unfortunately on the eve of the season had to have a meniscus clean out, so obviously it's been a long way, but it's been good to be back and get the boys back on the winning sheet. So.
Despite having been in the lead at half-time, the boys came out really strongly in the second half. Was that a pre-planned tactic?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, against who was it? Against Oakley, I think. We went up 2 goals, and should have finished that game off, but we didn't, and finished 2-2. Yeah, so we dropped points there, and we just learned from it, sort of thing. So we came out 1-0 lead, and got the win. Kept going with it. So.
Barra was the other goal scorer tonight with a really well-taken finish. Is it nice to know you have that sort of quality up there that can finish the chances off?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Barra's Barra. You give him those sort of opportunities and you feed him properly. He's gonna score the goals facing forwards. Yeah, he's a brilliant finisher and he's crucial to the team.
Tonight was the first clean sheet in the league since round 4 against Dandenong Thunder. So how important was that in getting the result?
Yeah, the defence was good. They were compact like a family. So they worked hard, and like I said, we just learned from the lesson against Oakley. Yeah, 2-0 up at home. You gotta finish that off. So we learned from it. It's good to keep a clean sheet, and we'll go forward.
Decent break now until we play Heidelberg away next Sunday. How do you view that one? It's another big game.
Yeah, obviously, they're in form. Yeah, I mean, they've finished the same team we played tonight, 8-2. Yeah, so they've got potential, obviously, going forward. So we'll do our work through the week, obviously, and we'll prepare for that, and we'll take it as it comes.
Thanks very much, Medan. Well done.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.